Hey you, what are you doing sitting down? Beautiful day here to get out and move around. I'm super proud of myself. This morning marked, I've lost since, well it's day 18, I've lost 19.6 pounds and I'm really, really proud of myself. Yesterday I did a 5-mile walk, overtaxing my knee a little bit, but you know, put on the brace and got on with it this morning. And then I'm going to have a juicing fest at home to do this week's juices. So they're ready to go and all I have to do is grab them. So I'm taking you on my walk. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about hunger. See, I have a theory, and maybe it's not the same for everybody, but I think it pretty much, it resonates with a lot of people. We are trained, like dogs, to eat at certain times, and when we don't eat at those times, when we miss a meal, we assume we should feel hungry, and therefore we become, it's a mental thing. Now that I've been juicing 18 days, hunger is a different experience for me. I don't feel it until I need it. That means after I've been very physical. Sometimes when I've gone to bed, I'll wake up a little bit hungry, but it's not that deafening hunger. And hunger rules us because it is a basic need. And you have to ask yourself, have you ever really, if you haven't done this, felt hunger? And hunger is the body's signal to feed itself. It's time to put nutrients in, and then for many of us in the past it's a case of whatever the most convenient nutrient was, and it wasn't definitely nutritious, it was whatever it is. I'm going to sit down for a second. I'm at about 3 miles now, but maybe I won't sit down, I'll stand here and talk to you. It's hunger is not what we think it is. I think when we start this and we learn what it is, I can go back to a point in my past and say, we were broke and I was hungry. And that was hunger because what I would do is, hide from my family that I wasn't eating and then eat very minimally and only when they were around. So I could feed, my child and my husband at the time. And they never even realized that I was actually hungry. But for most of us, and throughout the rest of my life, when I look back at those moments, I think I'm starving or I think I'm hungry, I absolutely have to eat. I would probably say that most of the time it's a mental thing. I've psyched myself to believe it's time to eat. And this has been a retraining in the way that I will continue to eat, I hope, for the rest of my life and wait for it to experience the actual hunger. The other thing that has helped me is, where we eat 3 times and we tend to binge eating 5 times, like I've trained myself with 5 juices 5 times a day. Or I'll have 3 to 4 juices in one vegan meal at the end of the day, and it's very minimal. It's more helpful to eat more often because you're not overstuffing yourself. You're not, it just is more nutritious, more extended, I think. This is just my opinion. I'm not a health care professional. But anyways, so hunger, that's what it is. I'll give you a quick view of where I'm walking today. You can kind of see beautiful lake. Geese are over there. And no kidding, at this point you do have, I think in most cases, added energy and things you didn't do that were once important. You really should start reclaiming, even if it's only slowly. Whether that meant doing something that is athletic or just joyful. I find a lot of joy in walking, and it does help with fitness. visiting places. There you go. But, you know, reclaim who you were, because that's part of the purpose, you know, is refining yourself, I think. Anyways, have a great day, guys.